1967, there were student riots in Tokyo, in the course of which the Shinjuku station was burned out, or partially burned out, and a number of trains were wrecked. Derives from that. The title is, Dear Mr. Isozaki, Vice President of Japan National Railway. According to the Morning Asahi of October 23rd, truly disgusting, you said in a rather angry tone. These damages, after all, will be paid by the people themselves out of their fares. Students don't seem to think that far. Their behavior is irresponsible and senseless. I want to ask the Zengakuren students, 1, why do you wreck trains? 2, why does the station, which the people makes use of, have to be the scene of your riotous disorders? I want to ask you publicly about this. It says you said. So, Mr. Isozaki, maybe you understand. No, Mr. Isozaki, in spite of it all, maybe you don't understand. The targets of every bombing raid in North Vietnam are stations and bridges. The damage to freight trains alone so far is over 1,400 cars. The affliction is hundreds and thousands of times that of Shinjuku Station. Also, over 4,100 vehicles and over 7,400 vessels. The North Vietnamese, like the people of Western Japan wanting to help their brothers in Eastern Japan, isn't this the right thing to do? But it wasn't allowed. More than 5 times more bombs have fallen on North Vietnam than were dropped on Japan in World War II. Train number 2481. Anzen 2355, Shinjuku 127, Tachikawa 245, Haijima 321, Vietnam. When? Train number 2485, Anzen 908, Shinjuku 1028, Tachikawa 1116, Haijima 1136, Vietnam. When? Train number 2489, Anzen 1733, Shinjuku 1841, Tachikawa 1946, Haijima 2043, Vietnam. When? In spite of this, are you naive enough to ask? Why does the station which the people makes use of have to be the scene of your riotous disorder? Don't you really know, Mr. Isozaki, Vice President of Japan National Railway? In one day, 120 tank cars, what are called American tankers, 1,300,000 gallons of combustibles are transported to Tachikawa Yokota U.S. Air Base. Don't you really know? Since August, there's been a 50% increase in American tankers. Those cars had been running quietly at night, but thanks to your new schedule of October 1, they are blatantly running on the overcrowded tracks. Have you forgotten? The great explosion that occurred at dawn in Shinjuku Station on the 8th of August 1967, those damages will be paid by the people themselves out of their fares. It can't be you don't know that. The change of schedules of October 1 made it easier to go far, made it inconvenient to go short distances, made it convenient to go to Vietnam, made it harder to go to the school or the offices. These damages will be paid by the people themselves out of their fares. Your anger was only the morning after the Shinjuku riots. Commuters are angry every morning. Don't you understand yet? Why do you wreck trains? If you are serious about wanting to question these things publicly, you really know nothing about the situation of the national railways. You're irresponsible. You're fired.